Welcome back to Chow Time Pod. It's your host, Red. I got a video today from MTR. He did a special today, or I guess it was yesterday, on Passport Bros. And, I love covering when our creators do Passport Bro videos. So this is Eastern Women Proves that they're better than Western women. Please subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. Let's get to that chow. It's chow time.
So I got to get this off my chest. I'm sorry. So y'all know in my last video, I talked about not being a wife to your boyfriend. How it's levels to this shit. Be acting like a wife if you ain't one.
Oh, they're going to be mad. They're going to be mad. What did you fold in my clothes? They're going to be mad. Oh, my God. Damn, you damn near have them in the color court? Wow.
Shit like this feels amazing. I actually have a girl that every time she comes over, sometimes I'll leave to go do work and do whatever I need to do, and she'll stay here for a little bit before she wakes up and leaves herself. She will fill up all my water jugs, which they're all 5-gallon water jugs, and I have like 4 of them. She'll fill them up, wash all the dishes, take out all my trash in the room. She'll change the sheets in the bed and stuff. So when I actually come back home, she won't be here, but all these things are done for me. And I appreciate it so much. Like, these little gestures, I would say, that women can do for men, they're not that much effort when you really think about it. But as men, these are the type of women we would probably marry. So
I know a lot of people are mad about this.
I use my relationship as an example because I've been in a long-term relationship and there's just some things I don't do. Things I consider to be duties a wife would do.
And by the way she takes care of me, she inspires me every day. I don't ask for this way to go. This is what she do.
Oh, why he ain't? He must not. He. Baby, where in y'all mind do y'all believe that marriage is solely up to the man? If anything...
because men are the ones that propose. Men are the ones that take care of everything. So if the men don't want to get married, there's going to be no marriage. At least with the man. You can marry yourself and all that stuff. I mean, women been doing it, so.
If anything, it's my decision. Trust me, a man knows when you want to marry his ass. And let's be clear, I've never been one of those women who walk around the world looking for a man or a husband. Getting married is not even in my top 3. It's barely making my top 5.
Being a domestic partner is normal for her. I take care of the bills, she takes care of the house. That's the kind of world I want to live in.
I don't want to hear, why men always have to pay. Because women are the prize. I'm not going half. I'm not tipping. I'm not
Man, look at those nails, man. Those nails are longer than her actual fingers. Jesus Christ.
my turn. I'm not your girlfriend, okay? McDonald's don't suffice for me no more. I'm grown.
Oh, no more. Because I'm grown. There's plenty of people that still eat McDonald's. I happen to not be one of them because I don't really enjoy fast food like that. But there's plenty of friends and people that love fast food, so.
I'm grown!
This is my partner in crime. My lover, my friend, my translator, my right hand here in Thailand. And the craziest part of it all, the women outnumber the men here, it seems like 40-1.
Getting married is not even in my top 3. It's barely making my top 5.
See, this stuff is so stupid for a wedding. They've turned weddings into, like, actual jokes, in my opinion, with these performances and all these little stupid things. Like, weddings were just things, like, an event for everyone around you to come together to announce to them that you're married, and they held you accountable, held you accountable, in your marriage, because your whole community sees that you've been married and you've made a commitment, not to show off to people that you're well off or you're bad or whatever the fuck term they use nowadays.
But it is something I want one day. That day will be when I am where I want to be as my own woman.
What do the men you want from a woman?
In America,
Essence.com, they posted this article, right, based on research from matchmakers with the top 7 reasons as to why black men do not want to approach black women. The 7 reasons, some of them was, we don't seem as fun, right? We look like we can't be bothered. This is about black women, and black men think this.
This is probably the most true thing. Most black African American women look like they can't be bothered. That is the perfect description of women.
We don't offer enough support.
Like, even if you toxic, even if you wild, you crazy, whatever, the right nigga really like show you the way.
No, cause he make me feel like, how old is you? Like, grow the f up.
Oh, he get
do,
you with
yeah,
that.
he do that to me. Then he
That's
makes me be like,
fucked up.
okay, let me, cause I used to pack my shit up like, bitch, I'm leaving. Fuck.
That's
fake
me.
booking a flight. Really never booked a flight. Fake booking a.
These women with these stupid empty threats to get men to do what they want. It's like the manipulation that women pull on men is out of this world.
Flight, like calling my manager, like, yeah.
We don't offer enough support.
Let me give you another example. As I'm editing, she'll see my fingernails are dirty and start cutting my nails. I can't make this up.
We're more inhibited sexually, and men's friendliness is always misunderstood by black women, and we put too much pressure on black men.
Wait a minute. Are we saying if black women are really single, or the quality of guys that are out there are not necessarily?
All right, so I know y'all been asking me because I stated in my type, tap in on how to bag an 8-figure man. But let's start with step 1. Ladies, it all begins with the law of attraction.
You see that? The first they tell you is how to bag a 8-figure man. Fuck the 6 figures. You need 8 figures now. Fuck. All right.
She lets me get my work done. She doesn't nag. She makes me breakfast every morning, and she can fry some chicken.
I love fried
How
chicken.
to fry. I even taught her
Asian
how to
fried
make
chicken
grits.
is bomb.
She makes me grits in the morning. She's learning pancakes. She's a good cook. I mean, whatever I like or whatever makes me happy, that's what she does to keep me happy.
Shout outs to MTR.
Alright guys, you're looking at the thumbnail, you're looking at the title of the video, y'all already know what time it is. It is time to get active.
You know, I love MTR. Sometimes he's a little facetious. Sometimes, you know, but overall he makes great content. He has great commentary. He has great knowledge in the space. He's grown. I mean, he's like my age. He's like slightly younger than me, I think. And he's doing much better than I am. And he actually has a lot more knowledge in this space than I do. So I enjoy learning from him.
As I uploaded a video none too long ago, the title of that video was Why I'm Moving to Thailand. Western Women Are a Scam. Shout out to the views on that video, encroaching on 350K. Shout out to Richie Mack from Zoom to Thailand. I see you, my G. All right. Now, this particular video got an incredible reception, and truth be told, I didn't think it would get as dope as a reception as this. If you haven't,
I mean, Passport Bros, this is what I was talking about. Men showing other men what is available out there. It ain't just what's around you. Look at how women operate in other countries. You would just assume all women are pretty materialistic if you've lived in the US all your life, and those are all the women you actually see. But you know, there's some good women out there.
seen it, go off and look for it. So I began to ask myself, where really deep-rooted is this reception coming from? And let me also add in as well, the reception was just not positive from men, but it was positive from women as well. Why? Because there was a lot of women that was down in there writing tips down of the things that they should be doing in order to secure a dude. But what really is it? Like, what is it about what was seen in that video that caused such a stir? And what I actually think that it is this independent, I'm a boss bae lifestyle within the modern woman today. The toxic boss bee has an incredible mountain to climb today, especially after the information in spheres like this has made it incredibly known to the men that have tolerated the bullshit for decades. Because what they have done is they have artificially implanted value into a system where there was no value to begin with. Sort of like if you enter a car dealership and you looking at a hoopty, but the car dealer is gaslighting you to thinking it's the greatest product in the lot.
And
But
sliced
these
bread.
toxic boss chicks, what they do is that they leverage feminism as if it is a religion and construct it in this matrix of a society that the more masculine, the more independent, the more that they require of you, the more valuable that they are. They will throw out illogical, inconsistent messages to you to change and alter your perception of what actual value is.
You know, manipulation and gaslighting tactics. You know, I'm not saying men don't do this. I'm sure men do. I'm sure there's plenty of men that do. But women are overall the majority of people that do this, and they're very, very good at it. And most of us men are clueless to the effects of it, of that being used on us, which is the sad thing, right? This is why we push these types of content out. The more you guys watch these contents, the more you see these women act, the more you see what's going on. Like, I don't think these channels are a bad channel, considering, like, I know some creators think that, you know, channels like mine that just put on clips and we watch, review, you know, women constantly is not really helping out the space too much. And I disagree, because you can't learn everything and learn things just from watching it 1 or 2 times. You have to constantly improve yourself, constantly learn things in this subject, in this space, to keep improving and to keep all the scenarios possible so you know how to handle things. You know, I enjoy that. That's why I watch a lot of this content. This is why I like watching constant TikToks of these women, because all these women do slightly different things that really affect men's lives. And if we can pinpoint all these slightly different things and all these little aggressions, I would say, we would be much better off as men when we're selecting women. This is the big part of why I enjoy this type of content.
Such as...
So I gotta get this off my chest, I'm sorry. So y'all know in my last video, I talked about not being a wife to your boyfriend. How it's levels to this shit. Be acting like a wife if you ain't one.
Oh, really? Because the basic minimum requirements for a man in a relationship is husband duties.
Correct.
Because the man is supposed to provide, protect, and provision. Meanwhile, they are not incentivized and don't have a clue on how to bring peace, inspiration, and then they create their ideas of beauty, wearing things on their body and doing things on the gram that is completely and utterly ridiculous.
Because this is just, like, I can't even believe this. Sometimes, like, I wake up and I just can't believe I look this girl.
I actually don't think she looked that good. Like, girls with BBLs, they look so unproportioned. Like, a lot of them do. I mean, if you made it so you looked proportioned, it might be okay, but a lot of them just go over the top.
Come on now. So if you've been thinking about getting surgery, you've been hesitant and stuff like that, take this as a sign. Because I'm telling you, it's gonna be so worth it. Hanging over my jeans is now in here. So people are like, oh my gosh, that's fake. When you transfer money from your checkings to your savings, is that still your money? It is, right? So I'm technically still...
Just because you transfer fat from your stomach to your butt doesn't make it real in the sense that you didn't earn it. Oh, the logic.
Because it's all mine, you know, it just got moved. All right? But not only has surgery just really helped me, you know, financially, my confidence has boosted. Like, I look exactly how I always imagined myself looking. Like, shout out to Dr.
And modern men today, which have been indoctrinated into what is considered normal in Western society, take a look at a much more traditional culture, and their mouths begin to water. From a Western perspective, really the concept that modern men today are placing in their head is what costs more, a maid or a divorce? Because the equation is that any modern man today technically could get sex, could get maid duties and activities, man with resources provided to him. He might miss out on all of the femininity, right? Long-term, healthy, loving relationship. But if the majority of modern women today are on this boss B, boss chick status shit, they wouldn't have gotten it for long-term anyway.
They're gonna be
This is
mad.
true.
They're gonna be mad. What did you fold in my clothes? They're gonna be mad.
Again, yeah, my girl, like when I go do work, when she's at home or at my house at the time when I'm going to work and stuff, yeah, she'll put in the laundry, she'll put it in the dryer, and then she'll tell me, oh, don't forget to fold your clothes because they should probably finish in the dryer. And I'll come home and I'm like, oh shit, I got clothes in the dryer? Time to fucking put them away. Like, things that she thinks about to try to make my life easier and better, it's small little stupid things. Like, it's really nothing. But do I appreciate those little actions? Fuck yeah, dude. Like taking out my trash, putting my clothes in the wash, and like she goes into the bathroom when I'm low on shampoo, low on body wash, low on whatever things, lotion and stuff. She'll go to Walmart or wherever. I'm not sure where she goes, actually, probably Target, and restock those things for me. Those are just actions that are inconceivable. Like, to modern women, there's very few that would be willing to do those things or even know or want to do those things. It's more the want to do those things that matters to us.
Oh my God. Damn, you damn near have them in the color court? Wow. I know a lot of people.
Yeah, she used to put my clothes away too, but I told her no, because where she puts them, like, it doesn't match where I put them. So I'll have to look for socks in different drawers, my underwear's in different drawers and stuff like that. So I tell her I'll take care of it.
Mad about this.
Another illogical inconsistency that's often pushed is this idea that men and women are equal.
Why he ain't? He must not. He. Baby, where in y'all mind do y'all believe that marriage is solely up to the man?
The Western perspective has become so distorted that these boss babes actually think that marriage is by and large not initiated by men. It's the man that gets on bended knee. It's the man that in general is making more money, so is setting up much more of his assets at risk and at stake. And men now today are increasing their knowledge of understanding the risk of them entering the family court system. So the question of it at its core is, how many men that you consider valuable are getting down on bended knee and proposing to you? Not men that are in your inbox trying to get dates out of you or trying to get butt out of you. How many men are getting down and proposing to you? Because truth be told, is the type of men that would accept a ring from a woman is a low value, if not unknowledgeable man. Because why?
Oh, I agree with most of MTR's take on this, but I also somewhat disagree. A man that does take advantage of a woman being a breadwinner and all these things, I don't think he's fully weak. He's in this thing as MTR is. Some men, yes, I 100% agree. Probably a good chunk of men are, but not every single one of them. That's the only thing I'm arguing. There is some good men that know their masculinity and know their worth, but also know the law of least resistance, right? If she's doing this better and I'm better at certain things here, it's okay to combine and, share the skills, share the wealth of each other. I think that's what marriage is truly for. There's some men that are okay with it, but I do agree, most men that do accept that kind of terms are usually not the greatest of providers, the greatest of men overall, but there are good ones out there, just like there's good women still.
Why would he accept all of the risk without initiating that decision?
This was pretty ruthless.
Men determine marriage while women determine sex. We'll give y'all that one.
I don't want to hear, oh, why men always have to pay. Because women are the prize. I'm not going half. I'm not tipping. I'm not...
God, that voice. Why is there so many women with that voice?
Oh, my turn. I'm not your girlfriend, okay? McDonald's don't suffice for me no more. I'm grown.
Women are the prize? Really? When will y'all get it into y'all feminist minds that prize is not a construct of gender? Prize is a construct of
value
your
that you
utility
offer
within that other person's life.
Correct.
This I am the prize because I reside in this gender is some of the most cockamamie bullshit I have ever heard in my goddamn life.
You know, you don't hear cockamamie too often, but it's a good word.
So when men look at the video of the young lady in Thailand, they are seeing someone who is a prize because she provides so much utility within a man's life. And in return, that man will jump over mountains in order to provide and protect 100%.
Does not even jump over mountains. We'll run through mountains to do what we need to do to protect our family and our loved ones. That's what men were built for. You know, like, you know, it's sad that most men nowadays have drank that feminist Kool-Aid, drank that, you know, woke Kool-Aid, where they don't think that their strength and their masculinity matters anymore. And it really does. It really does. Like, this is why I always tell you guys go to the gym. You know, the gym, you get to hone your body and your mental state into such a weapon that you can, you know, wield it any way you want. And that's that's how men operate.
Because they bring peace, understanding, and femininity every single day through high times and low times without skipping a beat.
She lets me get my work done. She doesn't nag. She makes me breakfast every morning, and she can fry some chicken.
I
Know
love
how
chicken.
to fry. I even
shit
taught her
looks
how to
good.
make grits. She makes me grits in the morning. She's learning pancakes. She's a good cook. I mean, whatever I like or whatever.
This man is a traditional American. I don't really like traditional American breakfast, so I'd rather get some pho or some, you know, some noodle soup.
Whatever makes me happy, that's what she does to keep me happy.
When the complete bastardization or the simplification or the equality of gender roles becomes the norm in a particular culture, and specifically a first world culture, then the men get the shit end of the stick. The man hating, the disrespect become norm within the culture. And in fact, women are conditioned to compete with men while disregarding their own feminine nature, their own feminine virtues. I don't gotta deal with women who don't appreciate me, who don't appreciate men, as if my masculinity is inherently toxic and I can't flex my complete and utter masculine being
I
for
agree.
fear of getting shamed out of it or insulted out of it. For all the other men that have the opportunity to travel, go get y'all passports.
Damn right.
My passport actually recently just ended, so I gotta get a renewal right now.
I still have to put
actually just
my
got mine
application
expedited so I could get it even sooner. You know what I mean? Because your boy gotta do some traveling. All right. Last point. For all of the women today that don't appreciate the modern bullshit that they have identified as toxic for them, not securing a man that they want, a man of value, y'all gotta begin to start speaking up against the bullshit as well, because no more ever in the history of ever has this shit erupted to the way that it is today. And I know that y'all see it, but the engineering of the sister code must be broken down. Sister Shahrazad Ali tried to do it 30 years ago. She had uncountable amount of critics try to silence her. Let's try to re-engineer this today, and it's going to take a lot more than one in order to be able to do it.
Damn right. This is why I love featuring so many creators. This is why I love all the people that are willing to put themselves out there, to put in the work, to speak their mind, to help educate young men out there. Like, this is wonderful. I like the community. I love everybody that makes content. I even like Fresh and Fit, tell you guys the truth. I like Fresh and Fit. I'm not, the only person I don't really like is Pearl. That's probably one of the biggest people I don't like so much. But other than that, everybody is good for the space one way or another. Yes, some of them are bad for the space also, but they do good things too. So,
Questions, comments, concerns? Y'all already know what to do. Me over tutorials and reviews at gmail.com. Y'all.
Shout out to MTR. Proud of the man. Condolences to his father. Like, this man has gone through a lot. He's been making content for a long time. And he's been making good content. I learn a lot from him. I learn a lot from his videos. And I learn a lot from the African American Black manosphere / community a lot too. And I thank you guys for allowing me to speak on the subjects, allowing me to, put in my 2 cents from my culture to your culture. Like, I think this is what the internet's for. This is what our community is for, is to share our thoughts of my culture, your culture, and other people's culture, so we can kind of compare notes, right? So please subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.